Hey guys, welcome to the Vajayjays podcast. Thanks for joining us. I'm Liz.
I'm Catherine.
I'm Tiffany.
I'm Krista.
And on today's very first episode, we're going to talk about questions that guys wouldn't normally ask girls. So we're going to be answering them. And my very first topic is, what did you always want to ask a woman but felt uncomfortable asking? So question number one. What is the biggest generalization that men make about women that is incorrect?
I'd probably have to say that all women love kids. I have a couple of friends
Ooh.
with kids
Oh, that's true.
don't want to have kids. So I don't think the automatic automation should be like, oh, just because she's a woman, she wants kids, she likes kids. No, that's not it.
That's a good one.
I think mine would be the period. They think all girls are like moody on their period. I know Krista's emotional on her period. Tiffany like wants to kill people. But
Yes.
Me, I feel like I'm the same. I'm just in a lot of pain, but I take medicine and then I'm just like, you guys can't even tell I'm on my period.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I would say though, I'm always emotional. So
Brooke, you always text me that you're gonna cry.
yeah, things just move me.
That women can cook.
I
That
was gonna
all
say that.
women,
Oh,
that
that's
all women
that's a
can
really
cook.
good one.
I mean, I can cook. I could get down in the kitchen, but I also know other girls who can't. And I mean, I probably shouldn't, but I lightweight judge.
Same. Same.
But men should know how to cook too. It's not just us.
Yes, that's true. Very true. At least like the basic things, you know, like how to make fried rice, rice.
A white rice?
It's the secret.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, question number 2. What constitutes a good hug? I've been told I'm a terrible hugger by most of my female friends, and I don't know why.
So sad. I've never said that to anyone.
I think
Well,
it's no, go ahead.
oh, I just don't like really limpy, like
Yes.
unconfident hugs, like side hug.
like the side hugs.
Like if you're gonna hug me, like
Hug me like you mean it. Yes.
Yeah.
Like if you just hold me tight for like a second, I'm like, ooh, you want to be my friend. And then I'm fine.
Yeah, that's more inviting.
Or when it's like they're awkward and they like only bring in their front half of their body, and then they're like
or that awkward.
Oh yeah, you're right. Where like you don't know if they want the hug, so you're like,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, that's cool. We'll just shake on it.
Oh, I'm an awkward hugger then, because I just do like the top half sometimes. It depends on the person.
or like the pat is like too gentle, like it's like barely touching me, like, oh hey, like
Yeah, like you're scared.
so awkward.
Yeah.
Like just if I want to hug, like I want, like, it's all good.
I know people who do like hugs where the arms go like on your lower back, and I'm like, that's kind of weird. Why can't we just like have it just the top, like where the shoulders at is where it's real.
All right,
I just do
number
a bro
3.
punch. Sorry. Okay, good.
Number 3, do any girls desire to grow up to be a housewife? I constantly get called sexist by people for saying that I want to marry a girl and make her a housewife. I'd work and make the money while she would take care of the house. I feel that running a house and keeping things in order is a job on its own, and that girls are generally better than guys at being clean. Wow.
I don't know how much you can take of that to heart, because I think it just depends on the person themselves. Like there are a ton of guys and girls who are equally as messy, like they're just like dirty, and I think it's really up to that person. Like if she doesn't really want to work, like if she's just like, oh, like I can like graduate, you know, and if he has like a well-paying job and he's just like, yeah, if you want, you can, like if he's willing to have her take like a part-time job and housewife, I feel like that maybe that's a win-win. Maybe she just doesn't want to be like super reliant on him and be like really dependent. She can just want to be, you know, herself.
I think like in today's generation, less and less people want to be just a housewife, because like everyone's so career driven now, where they want to be stable with their jobs before even having kids. And then a lot of women are like, oh, I want to be independent and I don't want to get bored at home just like watching my kids, even though it is a full-time job, like running the house and taking care of a bunch of kids. I don't want to be a housewife. I want to have my kids, but I also need a job or I'm going to be bored.
Mhm.
I think it's okay to like to maybe like be like open to having a housewife,
Mm-hmm.
but like obviously she has to like agree to it and has
Yeah.
to want to do it. But also like if you like turn your wife into a housewife, I think there's also like a realization that like, okay, you have to treat her like she's still earning an income, like she can spend money however she wants to spend money, and it's not just like that you make all the money, so you make all the financial decisions. I think like also if you're gonna make somebody a housewife, you have to treat them like they earn money too.
Mm-hmm.
I think it takes trust for me. I would have to trust that one, that you wouldn't leave me, and that I could, like, you're never gonna put me in a situation where you would leave me, and I can rely on our marriage, because I'm very independent. I think all of us are super independent, and that it takes a lot of trust, right? To just say like, okay, like I'm not gonna save money, I'm not gonna bring any money in, and you're gonna take care of me, and while I, do everything I can here. Like I would love that. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to be a housewife, but I think I would have to really, really trust my husband, who is taking care of me, because then I would have nothing to fall back on.
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
that's the scary part, being, independent women like we all are.
Yeah.
Number 4. So when you're sitting in the right position and you fart, can you feel the fart bubble migrate forward and up your vagina?
Yes. Yes.
Sitting in the right
Really?
position.
I don't remember that.
I've had that happen to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you're sitting like on your butt and then you fart and it has nowhere to go, that's where it
Yeah,
migrates
sometimes
to.
it's just like.
But I think because when I have to, I will like tilt to the side so it's not like boom.
He's a cheek lifter.
You know what I mean? So I don't remember if like, but probably.
Totally. It's mostly weak farts. You know what I mean? Like it tried to escape, but it couldn't.
It tried to escape, but it went the other way.
Have you ever tried peeing standing up? What were the results?
Yes.
Catherine.
Okay, you've never actually peed in the shower before? Don't lie.
Yeah, okay, in the shower, but
Oh,
not like
okay. I feel
in
like
the toilet.
I feel like this is
Exactly.
simple.
And it just goes straight down my leg. That's why I'll never do it outside because I know I can't. I'm just staring at it like, ew.
Yeah, I've never tried to like stand over a toilet or anything.
Yeah.
Like I have my pants on and then I'd have to like take my whole pants off.
Have you done the squatting? Girls can do that. I'm too scared because of how it is standing up.
It's
Time.
it's like a lot of core.
Wait, squatting on the toilet? I
No,
hover.
just squatting outside, like when they can't hold it.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Oh damn.
Mhm.
Have you ever been on the squatty potties?
I have been on the squatty potty, but you're still on the toilet on the squatty potty.
Oh no. I mean like the
Oh, like in like
literally just like flat. There's like nowhere to sit. It's the one
Just
you
the
literally have to take
okay,
everything
we
off.
had that
and
when I went to
straddle.
Vietnam, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
I was a kid. I probably peed all over my legs. I don't know.
Oh my god, that's funny. Which is more of a turnoff, overconfidence or being terrified? Oof.
Overconfidence.
I think I have to agree with overconfidence.
Because it's so annoying when like someone thinks they're like the most amazing person or they're so entitled and stuff.
Yes.
And then I feel like terrified, they're mostly just shy. And if you're patient, like they'll open up and then there's like a cool person under there.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I was thinking like in bed. I wasn't thinking like personality.
Oh.
So we know what she likes.
That's funny. Oops. Well, I mean, in bed, it's kind of a turn off for overconfidence, but then it's also kind of a turn on. Like, ooh, okay, hello. And being terrified can also be like a turn on because it can be like, ooh, and like kind of be overpowering a little bit.
Oh, the reason why I thought that's because when I saw this question, he had more to it where he was talking about like dating girls.
Oh,
That's why I said the personality stuff.
oops.
I mean,
Why
if
did-
it's still like personality-wise, I still think overconfidence is not
Yeah, I totally
attractive
agree.
because it's like cockiness, and you're just like,
Yeah.
hey, you don't even put it in my face, okay? God.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's sex, I mean, that's great too. But I don't want to have you say, yeah, you like that, like times, okay? Just fucking do it, and we're just gonna finish.
Gosh.
Krista, she's like,
You made me nervous.
This is like, oh
wait,
boy.
okay. Uh,
Okay. Last one. Why do you pluck your eyebrows and then draw them back on? Why do you draw your eyebrows?
I can answer this. I don't pluck my eyebrows because I got no hair, and I gotta draw them because I got no hair.
Okay, I pluck them because they're not growing in the spots that I want them, and I draw them back in because I want to feel like I have them.
I don't have as much hair. Like, you two are blessed.
Yeah, y'all got it so like
Don't have
it's
that
like natural,
eyebrow
like,
hair.
You can definitely tell this is not natural.
Same.
I pluck because I want to shape them in a certain way, and I draw them in because I want to, like Tiff said, fill in the areas that are not there. Totally agree.
It's like colorings. You gotta color in the line, and you gotta cover all the spaces.
Right.
If you see white, it's
Gonna bother
do
you.
it. Yeah,
I agree.
I just came up with that.
That was a good one. That's a good analogy.
I know.
Damn, I want to color right now.
Okay. My question, men of Reddit, what are questions you want to ask women but don't because they find it offensive and you don't know why? The first one is, do you feel as relieved as I do after pooping?
Ooh, yes.
Me too. You know, like when your
1000%.
stomach, when you eat too much or like it hurts and you're like sweating because it's so painful, and then you sit on the toilet and it comes out, and then you're like, I lost
Yes.
like that.
I think the best thing are the ones that you're just like, I have to poop, and then you feel it, and it like comes out like naturally. It's just like, whoop, and you're like, wow, that was great. Ones that linger like the little bits, you're just like, I hate those. You're just like,
Oh, the little rabbit poops that come
yes.
out.
The worst.
Or like
you
the
do
period.
like one of them, and you're like, this is it. This is all.
No, but like the period poops, those are very satisfying.
Those are the best poops.
Why does that happen?
Cleanse.
What do you mean? Why does that happen?
Do you
Like,
think, no,
why?
because I think it happens because like our vagina literally expands. So I think like it's so much pressure down there that it's just like, okay, like all of this has to go out because we need more room. Like the vagina needs more room. Because it literally like bloats.
Thinking of that whale thing that they did in Animal Crossing. There she blows.
That is accurate.
Okay, number 2. When you get your period, what's it like? Is it like cranking open a garden hose full blast, a leaking faucet, or somewhere in between?
Is like a leaking one, and then once you get it, it's like the full blast.
It's like pressure, right? And then when you sneeze or stand up, it's like, oh, it's coming. And then you gotta wait, and then you can walk again.
You know those hoses that you leave outside and it's just dripping, but if you step on it, it just gushes out? That's what it freaking is.
Wow, that's so good.
I hate getting up off of chairs because you never know what it's gonna happen, and you feel like you just peed yourself.
It's the most horrifying thing.
Yes.
Especially like, I think like when you first get it, like in middle school and high school, you're just like, hey, can you check me? Like,
because it just comes.
Yeah. And you know, like it's kind of hard because during that time we're like at a sensitive state, so we don't want other people to know that you're on your period. So
Okay, number 3. For the 50th goddamn time, where do you want to eat? And then a girl actually answered, give me the choices again. Because this is like the typical thing people say couples like bicker about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
But for me, I always have places I want to eat. I just don't always pick it because I don't want to be that annoying girl that always picks it. But you guys know I always have a list of new places I want to eat at.
Yeah, that's
Which
why
is
we
fine,
asked
which
you,
is why we
Catherine,
love
where are
you
we
for
going?
that.
But I don't
That
want to be
makes it
that
so
person.
easy for me.
Huh?
You make it so easy for us, though. We disagree.
Oh.
Why can't? But why is it in a relationship when it's between like two people like that are not that are dating?
I don't
Why
know.
is it
You
so
guys
hard
tell
then?
me you're in relationships. How
I
do you
think it's
think
because our boyfriend doesn't give us an option, and then he's like, well, I want this, and then you're like, nah, I don't want that, and they're like, okay, what about here? And you're like, probably not. And I feel like if they laid out like a few, because they even asked like, okay, like what are you craving, or what do you feel
Yes.
like? And I'm like, I don't know, like just pick something. And then they pick something, and they're like, you say no, and they're like,
But that's
well,
true.
why?
Why do
Blah,
you
blah.
guys? But then if you say I don't know or I don't care, then they tell you something, then you don't want it,
I think it's
right?
because we haven't thought about it. Like if they were to say, oh, like let's go and get Indian food, I feel like it has to be with like your mood too. Because sometimes you're just like, am I craving something spicy? Do I want something like a little bit healthier? Like, don't want to go full on
But
greasy.
then why don't you pick the place?
See
when
that
when
I
I'm
give
given
options.
when I'm given options, I'm like thinking of the menu. Like, okay, like if it's like
Yes.
In and Out, I'm like, okay, I don't really feel like a burger. I don't know if fries sound good, but not that good. And I'm like, oh, okay, no, I don't want to go there. And then he's like, okay, well, what about Chipotle? I'm like, ooh, burrito bowl. Do I feel like a burrito bowl? No, probably not. Maybe
And
not that
yeah, I know.
healthy.
Well, I always do
Like
send you
that's what's
guys like
running through my mind.
yeah, I always send you guys like 5 places anyways. Now I know.
We like options.
Okay. Number 4. Why do you always need the AC on? Why are you guys always hot?
That's opposite for
You're not.
me.
I'm
I'm always
hot.
cold.
Hot.
Yeah, me and like Tiff, we're
Sweaty girl.
always freaking. It's hormones. Just kidding.
No, I actually think that is. I think hormones have to have something to do with that too.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're just naturally like we just need air.
And the hair.
Oh, that's good. It's the
Ah.
hair. You know what? It's the hair. Look at us, Catherine. Like, and look
Yeah,
at
I
that.
think that
It's
makes
our
sense
hair.
now. Yes, it's hot.
We have hella hair too.
Yeah. Okay, the next one. Do you genuinely think your guy friends are just your friends and would never do anything? Because everywhere, like a lot of podcasts I listen to, they say that your guy friends, if they had the opportunity, they would do something with you, but like they don't think about it all the time. It's just if the opportunity came, they would. And I don't think that's true. Because I have my guy friends that I hang out with all the time, and they say I'm like a bro. So like I don't think they would ever. Why are you smiling, Alyssa?
Because I have like really one guy friend, like really good friend, and like he always told me like if the opportunity came, like he would date me, or like he would he would take me on the dates and like really date me. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I've had maybe one guy friend who was like not like into me and was like, nah, like we good, like you're my bro.
Yeah,
I don't
I think
know.
it depends because like when you have your guy friends, I think they also know like what they're looking for. So they're like, oh, she's like a potential. They'll put you like on the side, but they're like, nah, she's just a friend. You go in that file and you stay in there. Like they know where to just like. So if obviously like if they were interested, they were like, oh, if she was single, like I'd probably ask her out then.
So they can be platonic friends. I feel like my friends are just my platonic friends. Yeah,
Yeah, that's possible too.
exactly.
I feel like I'm the worst example of this. Okay, so like in high school, all my guy friends, all gay, right? But they weren't
Okay.
like openly gay. So like they would make me think that they wanted to date me, and I didn't realize that they were gay. And so we would like go on dates or whatever, but they were gay the whole time. And later on, they would tell me like, "Oh yeah, I tried to date you, Krista." Like, I was too shy, and I was like, "Oh." So in that case, they were like, I guess I was their like last opportunity to have a girlfriend ever, because I think after that they're like, when they came out like officially, obviously no girl wanted to date them because they, you know,
They're
you know what I
gay.
mean? Yeah, because they're gay. Is that okay? I don't know
Hold
how to say
on.
it right.
I'm confused how to answer the question.
No, okay, because they're my guy friends, but they were
Uh-huh.
gay, but we were like low key, like had crushes on each other, but they weren't very forthcoming about being gay.
So she still thinks that her guy friends would date her.
Yes,
Okay.
that was so roundabout way of saying it. Thank you. But yeah,
And I think after that, my only other guy friends would be like my boyfriend's friends.
Okay. This next question is really cute. Said, when should I offer advice and when should I just listen and say that sucks? Isn't that cute that a guy cares?
That's actually
Yeah, that
really
is
nice.
cute.
Yeah.
I think it depends on who it is. Like if I was talking to my boyfriend and really venting to him and all he said was that sucks, after I like poured my heart out, I would probably punch him.
But would you want him to give you advice or like just
Maybe
talk?
more than just that sucks, you
Yeah.
know, like maybe like, oh yeah, that's probably a really bad situation.
Mhm.
Maybe not necessarily agree with me, but say something more than that sucks.
Yeah.
I think if I really wanted something, I would say like, oh, what do you think?
Yeah.
Or what should I have done?
Yeah.
Or what should I do?
I think if someone says, I need advice, then you give advice. If they say, I need a vent, then you just listen. Right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Sometimes Oliver just straight up asks me, like, what do you want? You want advice or you want to, like, vent? And I have to go, yeah, vent. Because sometimes I don't even know what I want. When I start talking, I don't even know what the purpose is.
Yeah. Number 7. Why do girls wear leggings so often?
Because they hella comfortable.
You can eat in them.
You can squat in them.
The same reason guys wear basketball shorts.
True. Comfort.
Breathability.
Ooh.
Breathe.
It's like pajamas.
You can literally wear them with anything.
Yeah, exactly. It matches everything.
I'm so glad it's like socially acceptable to just wear leggings.
Yes. Oh my god.
Because you know, like as kids, you get like those colorful ones.
Yes.
And they're your pants, but really they're leggings.
Okay, last one. Why does it look like women always expect the man to make the first move or even the first approach?
You know, I don't like that. That's an old school thought. I feel like if you like this person, fucking go for it. Because you know what? Someone else is gonna probably come by and try to swoop.
But I think they're saying why does it seem like women always are too scared to make the first move and they expect the guy to like come to you? Because for me, being a guy, I feel you have to be really ballsy because they are most of the time the one making the first move. I could never do it. If I saw someone from across the room, I can't do it. Why are you doing this? Did you?
Because I made the first move with Armando.
Oh shoot.
Shoot my shot, girl. Steph Curry out here.
I think it's also because they're like afraid to think that if they reach out, like they might come off as kind of like not really like aggressive, but like a little bit too straightforward. Because I think it's just like I think they're not used to stepping out of their boundaries, and I think it depends on the person.
Yeah, rejection.
I think women. Going back to the question, I think women expect it because of like chivalry, like how
like
men are supposed to open doors, men.
And also how media perceives it too, like in like movies and shows. So
yeah, that's true.
It's like
I feel like well, in my case and with like some of my like closer friends' cases, is that like we've been scarred, you know what I mean, by like maybe guys have like expressed interest in us and led us to believe that they were interested, but we found out later they weren't really. So maybe it might be like a inherited trust issue.
That's a good one. It could be that too. I don't know.
Or I'm just scared of cats.
Just shoot your shot. Who cares? I've been rejected by guys.
Yes.
Really?
You tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay. So I was like not super single. Got out of a bad relationship, you know, just trying to have fun, hang out with somebody. And I kind of like, you know, I shot my shot and like I got his number and everything. And he was like, yeah, like we'll kick it or whatever. And I think he was just being nice by giving me his number. But like it just never happened. And I was like, all right, it's cool anyway. And then my coworker was like, don't trip, he's gay. I was like, okay.
All right, cool.
But I could never do it like without liquid courage, I guess.
So the question is, what inappropriate question about women have you always wanted to ask? Number 1, if a girl is wearing leather pleather pants, does it get a little too moist in the basement?
People are funny.
Pants breathe.
I never
worn those.
Because it looks, you know what I think of?
Yes.
The episode of Friends where Ross is taking.
Yes, where he puts it on and he's just like,
It's like, yeah, I don't want to wear it because of that. Like, why do you want to hear your legs like squeak?
I mean, I think if you wanted to wear them, they're more for like the aesthetic looks of like
Yeah.
if you want to do something and like
It does look cool,
it does.
but
It's not very functional.
the JJ needs to breathe.
I don't know if I would be able to pull those things up.
I know. I would be exhausted halfway through, dude. I
You
just
just
walk
get
around with
stuck.
it half on.
And I'm sweaty too, like imagine.
Let's circle back to the leggings.
Exactly.
Leggings.
Leggings.
All right, question 2. So if I can wiggle my wang, can y'all wiggle your lady parts? I don't think we can
Which
wiggle our
ones?
vaginas,
We
but
can
our
do
boobs,
Kegels.
yeah.
We can do Kegels.
That's not wiggling. Like, look what I can do.
I know we can't wiggle, we can Kegel.
Is that more like clenching?
I guess, but that's the coolest thing we can do while they wiggle.
Wait, do it right now. Let's see if we can tell by your face. I can't do it.
I'm pretty sure we're all trying to keep a straight face. Doesn't matter.
I watch one of us fart and it goes up.
No weak parts.
All right. What could you possibly be doing for so long in a store's fitting room? Is it really a portal to another dimension?
Do you guys think you take a long time?
No.
I like look at
I
myself
don't
and I
either.
turn and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. I feel like whenever I go with friends, I'm always the first one out and I'm just like, what's taking so long? But I get why girls take longer than guys. We have like crop tops, high-waisted pants. You have to like try everything and they're all skin tight. Like it's exhausting.
It
And on
is.
top of like what you're already wearing, and like if it's something that you try on without a bra, or you know, you gotta like take off the
Exactly.
pants and the shirt. I can't just take the pants off. You know?
Yeah. Oh, it's a lot.
It's a
I think
You
else
gotta
has to
think
do
like,
it.
oh, I was like, you gotta think like, how many times am I actually gonna wear this?
Yes.
True.
I don't know if guys actually do that. I think they just think a shirt is a shirt.
Because theirs is so simple. They can wear it like with everything.
Yeah, but we gotta accessorize. Like, do I have a bracelet that matches?
Yeah.
Maybe not a bracelet.
Do I have
A bracelet.
do I have a bra? Not alone a bracelet.
Yeah,
do
a
I
bra
have a
that's
bra
not
that I
gonna
can wear
show.
with this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or chonies? Am I gonna show underwear? With like
Oh my god.
a serious thought process.
If you're bleeding heavy, does the pad sag?
No.
Yes, it does feel heavier if you're trying to use the max of the pad, where it's like fully lined with blood from like top to the bottom.
But it doesn't sag because it's like stuck to your underwear.
But then like you feel it. Like
Yeah,
the-
but it doesn't look like it, right? Like we don't look like we're like carrying extra.
I think it's like a more we feel emotionally just
I peed myself 100 times.
yeah.
But I'm sitting in it.
Physically, it sticks
Yeah.
to the skin. Tampons, everybody.
Tampons. I wear tampons.
Does your vagina fill with water when it's underwater? Or does it do the same thing as an ass and create a barrier?
When you first jump in, right? It goes like.
Yeah, that's why they say like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's scary to go in public pools.
Does that actually, I've actually never noticed it. Maybe-
Well,
Yeah, me neither.
if you first like kind of hop in where there's like a little like drop where you jump in, it kind of goes in
and it goes
It's not
like,
really.
just like,
for like a little bit,
yeah.
right? And then it's just like
I don't notice.
oh.
Yeah, you don't really feel it, but I've heard scientifically that like, yeah, water goes up your vagina. That's why you can't go like swimming like when you're on your period unless you wear a tampon. Otherwise, you would the water. So it's the pressure from the water will keep the blood up.
Yeah, and then you
But
come
the
out.
minute and then you flow.
wow,
So,
really?
so you can.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you can
I
go
remember that
swimming.
because in high school, someone got theirs, but then she didn't notice until she got out of the pool because it was like in the pool was fine.
Oh no.
Oh, poor thing. That's so wild.
What is it? What is all that in your bag? Seriously.
I can't answer that because I buy the smallest, flattest bag possible.
I don't think we carry, like, this group alone does not carry a lot of stuff.
No.
It's like
Krista has like a
Oh.
backpack every time. I knew it.
some hand sanitizer, maybe Krista. She's
Oh, okay. You're gonna laugh.
got
at this
Dora's
one.
backpack over
Okay,
there.
I just have to show you. I got my wallet. I got a mask. I have my union agreement with my job.
Oh my God.
You just got lucky with that one. I got sunglasses, another mask.
Holy crap.
I have 2 more masks.
Dude, I told you,
Total.
she's got like Dora's
No, but she
bag.
also doesn't clean. That doesn't count.
That's also true.
Backpack.
I know. Right?
I'm Dora.
Is that all you got in there?
I had more, but I just thought
You didn't check the small
you got
zipper.
the point. Oh, the pads. Lots of pads.
Chapstick.
Okay. We got our last question. How do women sleep with boobs in the way?
Oof.
I have to sleep on my back because of my neck, but if I sometimes like sleep on the side for a little bit, they feel like they're like pushing, and then
Yeah, they're
like you can't breathe, right? It's like
yeah, it feels like your chest is tight.
yeah, it's annoying.
I mean, do you guys
Are you trying right
remember.
now?
I'm trying to remember what it's like. Like, I don't notice them.
It like
Like,
suffocates you a little bit.
I don't
I
feel
cannot
it. I
feel
feel
my
stomach.
free.
you
I
feel
feel so free, like when I'm laying down, like, cause that's the moment, like I take off my bra and I'm
On
free.
your side though?
Yeah, I lay on my side and I'm
Oh,
like,
and it doesn't
okay.
squish?
Well, they just kind of like roll down,
Just like a gentle.
like gravity, just and they go to sleep too. Yeah.
What questions for women have you always wanted to ask normally, but would be socially unacceptable? First question is, if you practiced for a while and tried really hard, do you think you could slowly propel yourself through the water just by sucking water into your vagina and then pushing it out really hard, sort of like how an octopus swims?
I know people's things in people's minds are so weird.
What?
First of all, octopus swim like this, I'm pretty sure.
I think, yeah, he's saying like it's like a freaking rocket. Like you
Is it
suck
like
it
a
up
clam?
and then
Like,
you'll just shoot. Yeah, and you'll
Well, I
fly.
mean, think about it. They use like, or I think he's thinking maybe like a squid because they use the ink
Oh, it
to
goes like this?
kind of like burst out
Oh.
to give him like that boost.
Yeah.
But no, I don't.
No.
how much about your relationship or significant other do you share with your friends? In some past relationships, I thought things were private between us by default, but some girlfriends thought sharing everything with their friends was the default. Sexual performance, work, finances, health, personal insecurities and fears, family secrets, etc.
I think
I
we're
think
all
it depends on. Go ahead, Tiff.
to it. Like we together are pretty open about almost our whole lives. I think we got closer when we played the game. So I mean, I don't mind sharing anything with you guys, and I don't have a problem sharing it with other friends. I just maybe don't go too much. I do a little bit surface and a little under, but no further than that.
Well, it's asking like how much about like Michael do you share with your friends?
Oh, they know everything.
Really? Because I remember I talked to you guys about this before because we talk about everything like sexual stuff too. And I was like, wait, does that make your boyfriends upset? Because like maybe they want to keep some of that private because we're so freaking open. It's kind of like a lot for some people. That's why this guy I think he's saying like he wished that his girlfriend kept some of his like family secrets and stuff private. Like that stuff I think should be private.
Oh no, family secrets, yeah.
Yeah.
That's we just like to talk about it, and it's not like we're giving bad reviews like of our significant other. We're just like, I don't know, we just like to share little details and be like, hey, maybe you should try this, something new.
Yeah, I don't
Spice
think I
it
share
up.
like very sensitive things, like more lighthearted, like I cannot believe she did that, like type of things.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm an open book. What y'all want to know?
Spill the
I won't share
tea.
everything here, but I mean, I don't know if it bothers him. And I don't really know what he tells his friends. So there's that aspect too. And he's really close with his friends. Like they have a group chat and like they try to like hang out and like play games together, like socially distancing right now. So I mean,
Do you
I
guys
know
ever
he has to talk to
wonder
them.
like what your boyfriends tell their friends stuff about you?
Yes, all the time.
Well, I
I'm
know
super
Oliver.
curious.
I don't think Oliver says anything really because he prefers that I don't tell other people things.
Yeah.
Like if he were to say something to me, he's like, he would make sure like, and make sure you don't tell your friends. Don't tell the Vajayjays because then they're gonna know.
I know. He's more
All sad.
private. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very private. I kind of like that, kind of, because it's like just a secret. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's his life.
Yeah. Whatever's your life.
I think I've heard Michael talking to his friends about me. I mean,
You have
nothing.
the same friends.
Yeah, most of our friends are the same group. But I mean, like his high school friends are like chill with me. And,
Oh.
like I don't. But I know that if they talk about sex stuff, it's just like, yeah, we smashed. Nothing. But like us girls are just like, it was a hot night. We were doing this. It was hella good. Like.
Number 3 is toilet paper. Over or under?
Over.
Over. I hate the
Over.
under. I hate the
Over.
under.
Thank God.
I don't think this is like a difference between men and women. It's just a right and wrong.
No, I think it's
You know
because
what I mean?
guys don't care as much because like they don't use it as often as we do.
True.
You just put it in.
Yeah. And they also just don't care. But for me, when I'm pulling it under after someone put it like that, I get so annoyed. I have to fix it.
Me too.
I think especially.
And I live with women.
Do they put it under?
Yes. I think my sister just doesn't pay attention, and maybe my grandma too, but like I care.
You adjust it, huh? When you get in there, you just like.
Yes. Gotta fix it. Can't even pull any tissue out yet until I fix it.
I refuse. All right. Number 4. Why do you worry so much? Bro, isn't that just like a human question?
I think we're more sensitive to things. Like it would bother us a lot if we got in an argument with a friend,
Mhm.
did something bad at work. Like it just makes you worried about anything possible. Like
Yeah, we're more emotional.
our day to day, like work, like life.
I don't agree with that, Catherine.
Huh?
I don't agree with
Well,
that.
What?
I think
That we're more emotional.
I know. I don't even know why I said that. I don't even feel I'm that emotional. No, I'm emotional to the sentimental things. I'm not emotional like the dramatic, you're going to make me cry all the time. Do you
Right.
know what I mean?
'Cause
I
I think
think-
men are
okay.
very sensitive.
True.
I think we are scientifically like more emotionally intelligent. Like we can sense and understand. Whereas if like men are like emotional, they don't really know that they are being emotional
Or they don't want to acknowledge it.
or acknowledge it
True.
or want to even understand why they are like emotional. So I feel like
I think it's
because we're like cognizant of other people's emotions, then it makes us go, why is she feeling like that?
Yes, that's what I meant by like we're more, okay, that's the word, emotionally, but I don't want to say intelligent. It makes them sound stupid.
Aware.
Emotionally aware, yes.
Yes.
I would have to agree with that because I feel like men have to taught how to handle their emotions, while women naturally are just able to. I mean, not necessarily, and it may not always be the best way to express ourselves, but I feel like we still, in some way or form or another, express ourselves compared to guys.
So it's easier to understand, is that what you're saying? Like easier
Yeah, maybe.
to
So
comprehend.
it's easier for us to be
versus-
more worried.
Yeah.
We're more like emotionally expressive.
But
And
some guys,
invested.
I guess it's like,
Mm.
yeah, I don't know.
Because I get it, like some guys can worry, but at the same
Yeah.
time they'll just be like, nah, I got it. Or maybe they're more like here versus here.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I feel like they can also compartmentalize, whereas like I cannot. Like if something happens in one area of my life, I think it just kind of carries. Like I can't like separate it.
Oh, that's a good point too.
Or I could just be weird. Number 5.
Maybe.
When you're wearing revealing clothing, are you trying to get attention from guys? I understand that it depends on the person and the situation, but I want to know what is your thought process when you choose to wear something that shows off parts of your body?
I'm not gonna lie. If I wear revealing clothing, I want to be recognized by women, not really by men.
For me though, like
damn, girl,
I
you look good.
mostly wear like
Yeah.
the low cut tight stuff when I'm going like downtown or clubbing. But that's because I want to feel good when I go out that night. And then it's
You
like
just look cute.
because I have big boobs, it just makes it look like I'm purposely trying to like, you know.
And no,
No.
I don't think I don't think it's purposeful. Okay, so I think that's what gets me upset. I think culturally it's been seen that way.
Yeah,
That
that's
if
what I
a
meant. It
woman,
purposely,
yeah,
it makes me look like I'm doing that on purpose, but I'm not. I can't help it. Like, I just want to wear like a V-neck top sometimes, crop top. And then it's like it happens to,
and I think that's the worst
Ow.
part. That like culturally it's been seen that if women are wearing something revealing, they want attention, and it's like
yeah.
no,
You
like
just want to feel good.
we can't exactly, and it got portrayed into schools. Girls can't wear tank tops,
Yeah.
like just all kinds of mixed up. Like when did that become a thing? Like back in the day when women wore long skirts and showed their ankles, it was like ooh, and then slowly culturally the skirt got higher.
Yeah.
But like that doesn't mean that I'm trying to like go out and get some
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I'm wearing a shorter skirt or I'm showing a little cleavage. I'm trying to look good and feel good, like Catherine said.
Yeah.
Like
So we can dance and have fun and feel good. It's so, I hate that. I hate when people are like, you asked for it. It's like, what? I can't help that I was born with like this.
Yeah, it's
you
true.
just
It's like, I can't, sometimes I don't even want to wear the low shirts because I'm like, if we just go to dinner, it makes me feel like I'm like trying to like get attention, but I
yeah.
just want to eat my food.
I feel
I
like
feel
it's a
the
myth.
same way.
Like somebody got in trouble at some point for like hella staring extra, but they're like, no, she wanted the attention, I'm sure, and just kind of use that as like an excuse.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Because
here's
men are
my
whack.
question. Whack. Here's my question though. If you are trying to get somebody's attention, what do you do?
Like with our clothes.
It could be your clothes or just like anything that you do
But I
that you
wouldn't,
wouldn't normally do.
I don't know if I would ever purposely be like, oh, I want to try to get attention tonight. That's weird to me. Because I told you guys, I go out to have fun. Like, I don't go out to like look for people. I don't know.
No, I feel you. I think there was only one time I was trying to get attention, not from just like anybody, but just like one particular person. And I didn't wear anything revealing. I just wore like a nice dress that actually covered more of myself than I think the other dresses I had.
Did
So
he
I was
notice
just kind of
you?
like, no.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you.
It doesn't work. But it's gooch. Okay, for number 6. For exceptionally attractive women, what is it like to know that almost all men want you? How does that affect your mindset?
I'm curious about this for men and women, the people that look really good.
Ooh.
How do you feel when you wake up and you know you're just freaking hot?
I don't
Right?
personally feel that about myself.
I
Like,
don't. I'm
always.
wondering about people who are. Like,
Maybe they're
does it
just
feel
filled with
like to know
confidence
that
every day.
when you walk outside, everyone's like, damn.
I think it's like I think we all at one point or another feel some type of way about ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think y'all are all beautiful. Hold on, time out. First of all, y'all all look banging. You should always wake up and feel like, damn, I look good. But I think we can all get in our head like, ooh, I don't look a certain way. And then I think also that people on social media, you know, they only portray what looks good.
Yeah.
Right? You're only showing people in the world what looks good. You don't show them what really happened. You don't show them the screaming kids. You don't show them how you woke up this morning, had your slobber, your hair was a mess. Like no one sees that, you know. So I think that the people who do look good and who they're like, damn, you look good. Like I also think it takes time, you know, like they probably take care of their skin or they take care of their hair, right? Like I don't know.
Number 7 is, what do you think it's like to be a guy?
So fun. Oh my god.
So easy.
Yes.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie. I think the greatest thing that I know about being a dude is your clothes could be as basic as ever, but if you put it together well, you look bombing. Sometimes I want to be able to take off my shirt and just walk around, just
Or like pee
with boobs.
standing. You know, when you go to
Pee
public
standing.
restrooms and it's really gross, the guys can just
Yes.
stand and we have to like sit on that gross, nasty seat with like the cover all the time. It's a lot.
The cover all the time.
I feel like guys could be more carefree. Like, I think one time we went to Pismo Beach and we're like riding like ATVs, and there are no bathrooms there, like actual like flushable toilets. So
Mhm.
like as a girl, I have to like plan, okay, I can only drink this much water because I don't want to pee. Because I don't want to use that toilet.
Yeah.
I
Guys don't
agree
have
with
to think
that
about that. They go wherever
1000%.
they want.
Okay, but not
Get your
physical
Sheely.
things. Not physical things. What do you think it's like to be a guy?
Oh, great. Like I said, you don't gotta worry
Really?
about nothing.
No, I feel like
Yeah.
there's also a lot of pressure on men though.
Like what? Please tell me.
I don't know.
Pissed.
Okay, now I'm
Look,
like nervous. No, I'm just
pissed.
kidding.
I
I
feel
don't
like
know,
one
like-
of the pressures is that you have to be able to have a full-time job that
Exactly.
ton of money. Like you're expected in society to be a well-raised man that has like you should just be set for like your future.
And they
But
always
on
have to
the-
worry
on the-
about being like masculine and like not, like the toxic masculinity thing. They always have to worry about that too.
That's a lie, because as women we want them to be sensitive, and us women, we are all independent,
Yeah,
so
but
we
for
want that same
them-
status quo and that same everything.
We may
Yeah,
want
I
that, but
know.
for them, they could still feel that like pressure to be so manly all the time.
But I feel like because I want that in myself, it's not necessarily a pressure on you, because it's the same pressure on me. And if I was a guy, it would be the same feeling.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know,
feel like-
because
Go ahead.
no, I don't know. I just feel like society is changing and evolving, and it's okay for men to express their feelings, and we've known that, and we've accepted that, right? And when you're in a relationship, you want them to express their feelings.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like they don't really have more pressure than
I think I
women
mean
do.
like the pressure, like the battle they fight with themselves. Not do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we all battle things within ourselves.
I know. I'm not saying we
Not
don't,
just
but I'm
God.
saying if I were a guy, I feel like I get that can be hard.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
If I were a dude, I would feel like kind of scared of like upsetting a woman.
Yeah, that too.
We could be like so vicious. Their pants are a little bit looser.
Their pants? Yeah, they don't have to
Yeah.
wear skinny jeans. It's true. That's why they change so fast.
I mean, it depends if they're wearing skinny jeans. Guys,
But their skinny jeans aren't as tight as ours. Ours are literally like on our skin.
yeah, I
I
know.
mean, unless they're Pete Wentz or unless they're Fallout Boy, then I guess their pants are tighter than mine. But on the whole, no. They have better fitting jeans.
I think I also like how fast you can like take a shower.
Yeah. I mean, as a
I'm
girl,
not
you
gonna
can
lie.
still cut your hair short.
I can, but I don't like straight hair on myself.
Yeah. Ooh, I would hate to be a guy only because you have to get your hair cut so often.
That's true. They have to get a cut like what, once every couple weeks?
1 or 2 weeks. Yeah. That's crazy.
I actually don't know how I'd feel about having a penis.
Like you can't control the boners.
Yeah, you can't control boners. You can't, like, it's just there, like,
Mhm.
and like in the way, like when you're sitting down, like
Or like if
I've
you
heard of
accidentally,
stories where you sit on your balls, like
yeah,
that
you
must be
accidentally get hit in the balls.
wild.
Oh man.
And just like I hate boobs,
everybody
like I
knows,
can't imagine.
right? And I feel like everybody knows where your weak spot is. Like
Your balls.
everybody knows. Yeah, they can hit you there and get away
And-
with it. Yeah.
True.
I mean, you're not wrong.
All right, guys, that wraps up this episode on questions guys feel uncomfortable asking women. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Stay
bitchin'.
bitchin'.